Um, okay, so first of all, I would like to introduce myself. I'm the founder CEO of NEOMODEST. We are based in London, UK. So initially, actually, I started with sustainable fashion. Then I worked on digital fashion, and finally, I'm working on AI-powered digital fashion. And we're actually at the very earliest stage, and we're actually going to offer physical fashion for women of all social groups. And our designs are 100% AI created. And definitely we have to work on 3D fashion softwares like Cloud 3D, Marvelous Designer. So we are already working on it. And right now, actually, as I already mentioned, we are at the very earliest stage, and I'm working with my team. And I'm also raising startup funding at this moment. So hopefully there will be some great updates. And it's really great pleasure to take the initiative as we're the first ever inclusive startup, fashion startup in the Web3 metaverse spaces. And our ultimate focus is to facilitate inclusion and sustainability, definitely, and women empowerment. So I think representation matters, and our ultimate goal is to ensure inclusive Web3, inclusive inclusive metaverse fashion. So this is how actually I started my brand, my startup, and my story was like I thought through my research, I thought the contemporary modest fashion consumers are actually modern, modified, and we have different tastes. We come from different backgrounds, but we have different tastes, and we actually want different types of modest fashion. So it's a huge market actually, and unfortunately, the ultimate problem in the fashion industry is still the big brands and the market are actually ignoring the demands of modest fashion consumers. And it's not that certain fake groups are actually consuming modest fashion. It's not like that. For example, if you see celebrities walking with long gowns, long sleeves, and loose fitting gowns or outfits. So these are also modest fashion. These are also modest clothing. So it's not that certain groups are actually modest fashion consumers. And from that perspective, I think it's actually all social groups who can be our consumers, our community. And I think as there are certain groups who love modest fashion, so we have to represent them. And through our inclusive designs, we actually want to empower, we want to represent them. As a modest fashion consumer myself from London, so I actually find it's really hard to find the right clothing for me. So it's really difficult. There are all the big brands like streetwear brands or even luxury brands, designer brands, but unfortunately, it's really difficult to find the required clothing or accessories anyway. So this is what I actually thought to fill the gap in the industry. And I'm actually from I'm totally from legal background. By profession, I'm a lawyer, and hopefully I will also specialize in fashion to work on the legal aspects actually, because in Web3, Metaverse, NFT, so the digital asset, digital space, there is one core thing, that is like identity and asset that is protected by the blockchain. So I think I will hopefully specialize in that areas also. So right now what we're doing actually, we're creating our designs 100% on AI, and I think it's more sustainable than cloth ready or any other fashion designing softwares or anything. And I believe AI will come with more opportunity and like more hopes, and definitely there will be some like pros and cons, but I think it will create more opportunities for designers, for brands, for creators, and it will be more sustainable. And I believe it will help us to be more inclusive when we design our items, our fashion items. So this is what I'm working right now, and I'm also working with my team. We are developing our site to launch, hopefully very soon we will launch actually. And yes, so we are actually working to launch our collection, Metaverse Ready. As I already mentioned, we'll offer a physical collection. That means our collection will come both as digital and physical collection and a physical version, and they will come as NFTs as well. So in all the stages, actually, we are trying to be more sustainable, and our physical items will also be artisan made in UK, and they will be also made from sustainable fabrics. We're also doing some research on it, and I'm also taking help from experts from UK universities who are, from professors who are actually specialized in sustainable fashion. So yeah, I'm just engaging them to help me launch the sustainable collection. And definitely we have to focus on the community, on the audience, like what they want actually, and if they need sustainable fashion, like in the inclusive fashion collections. And yeah, this is what we're actually working on, just focusing on the needs of the community, of the audience. And hopefully we'll develop step by step, and it will come with more features, more innovative and sustainable features. And yeah, just I think through this initiative, I'll be able to encourage, inspire more brands or business owners, upcoming entrepreneurs who are actually trying to do something unique, more sustainable in the fashion industry. And recently I had some, like I was interviewed from USA, from UK universities, by students who are doing their like masters on fashion. So they found my project very interesting, as I'm working on like digital fashion, inclusive fashion, like metaverse fashion. So they're working on it actually. So I think I believe it will create more opportunities for designers, for creators, for brands, and all over the market actually. And if you have any question, you can ask me.